Students, welcome to Beacon High School. The topic which we are going to learn today is about solar system. Gazing up at the night sky, you may have wondered about the moon and the stars shining above you. What are these shining bodies? How far are they from us? Why do they shine? How did these come into existence? People have always been fascinated by the sun, the stars, and the moon in the sky. Celestial bodies or objects in space such as the sun, moon, planets, and stars. Stars and galaxies. Stars are actually huge balls of burning gases. The gases in a star produce large heat and light all the time. A star does not move, it remains at one place. Stars appear as tiny dots because they are very far from our earth. It takes thousands of years for the light from most of the stars to reach us. What is meant by galaxy? Galaxy is a group of stars. The name of our galaxy is the Milky Way. Now, let us study about solar system. A solar system consists of the sun, 8 planets, moons and other celestial bodies. Planet means a large, round, natural object that revolves around a star in a definite path. First, let us study about sun. The sun is at the center of the solar system. Sun is a star. At its center, hydrogen gas changes into another gas called helium, releasing a lot of energy as heat and light. The earth is not the only planet revolving around the sun. There are 7 other planets revolving around the sun. They are Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. If you see in the picture, Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars are the inner planets because they are closer to the sun. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune are the outer planets because they are far away from the sun. Mercury is the first planet and the smallest planet in the solar system. It is smaller than the earth. Venus. Venus is the second planet and the hottest planet in the solar system. Venus and earth are almost of the same size. Venus gets so hot during the day that it could melt iron. It is called the evening and morning star. Earth. Earth is the third planet and it is called the water planet because 3/4 of the earth has water. The remaining 1/4 is covered by land. It is the only planet of the solar system known to have life. Mars. Mars is the second smallest planet in the solar system. Mars is called the red planet and appears slightly reddish in the night sky. Jupiter. Jupiter is the fifth and largest planet in the solar system. It is popularly known as the giant planet. Saturn. Saturn is the sixth and second largest planet in the solar system. When you see through a telescope, Saturn looks like a big ball surrounded by rings. It has over 1,000 rings made of ice and dust. Uranus. Uranus is the seventh planet in the solar system. It is a bluish green planet and covered with a layer of blue-green gas called methane. Neptune. Neptune looks very much like Uranus. It is a large gas planet which appears bluish in the night sky. It is a very cold planet. Moon. The moon is our closest neighbor in space. Moon has no light of its own. It shines only because of the sunlight bouncing off its surface. The moon is the only natural satellite of the earth. Neil Armstrong was the first man to step on the moon. Satellite means the object that revolves around a planet. Natural satellites are heavenly bodies that orbit planets. Artificial satellites are man-made devices sent into the space to study celestial bodies and gather information. Aryabhata was the first satellite launched by India in 1975. Now let us study about some uses of artificial satellites. They help in telephonic communication and in the live telecast programs on TV. Satellites are used to convey signals for television, mobile phones, and many other communication modes. It is only because of satellites that you can watch a live telecast of an event happening thousands of kilometers away, sitting in the comfort of your home. Artificial satellites are sent to space for performing different tasks. For example, military satellites can spy, guide missiles, and even used as weapons. Communication satellites relay television, radio, and telephone transmission. Weather satellites help with weather forecasting and also give warning about cyclones. Scientific satellites carry out studies of the earth and its environment. The earth is a planet. It is made up of land, water, and air. The earth has two types of movement. One is rotation, another one is revolution. Movement of the earth. The earth is continuously in motion. It keeps spinning on its axis at the same time it is moving around the sun. The two different motions of the earth account for change of day and night and also of season. Rotation. The spinning of earth on its own axis. An imaginary line passing through the earth from the North Pole to the South Pole is called its axis. The earth is slightly tilted on its axis. The earth takes 1 day or 24 hours to complete one rotation. The earth rotates from west to east, which is why the sun appears to rise in the east and set in the west. Revolution. The movement of the earth around the sun in an orbit is called revolution. It takes 1 year or 12 months for the earth to complete one full revolution around the sun. Season. The revolution of the earth around the sun and the tilted axis cause season. An imaginary line called equator. Equator divides the earth into two halves. These two halves are also called hemisphere. One half is northern hemisphere and other half is southern hemisphere. In December, the northern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun, so it has shorter days and longer nights. So, northern hemisphere has winter in December. In June, the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun, getting direct sun rays. So, northern hemisphere has summer in June. Do you know that we are in the northern hemisphere? In March and September, the two hemispheres get almost the same amount of sunshine. Days and night are nearly equal in length. In March, the northern hemisphere has spring and in September it has autumn. Effects of season. Season affect the lives of plants and animals in a major way. First one is during winter in snowy areas, many animals have difficulty in finding food. Hibernation. Some animals go into a long winter sleep in order to save energy and face scarcity of food. Migration. Some animals move from one place to another to avoid the winter chill is called migration. As the winter ends, spring begins and it starts getting warmer. Snow and ice melt and more rain tend to fall during this season. Flowers and plants grow and bloom and animals become active again. After spring is summer. Summer is the warmest season. The sun stays high in the sky. During the summer, some animals go into a summer sleep to avoid heat and lack of water. As the summer ends, autumn begins. Leaves of some trees change colors and fall off. Some plants bear fruits such as apple trees. Some animals begin to move to warmer areas for the coming winter. Other animals store and eat food to prepare for winter sleep. Some festivals are also celebrated to mark a change in the season. Thank you.